Remember when Ohio State was the first unanimous preseason #1? Well, now we're not so sure, right? It was a win, but a poor performance. How does the committee look at that? Always good to have the executive director of the College Football Playoff, Bill Hancock, with us. And Bill, how does the committee balance a win and how a team played in that win?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on again. I enjoy doing this. I'm glad to reach out to fans that love talking about college football. The fact is that the committee considers every team's full body of work. And so one performance in September, everybody has a performance in September. And that'll be weighed in terms of the full body of work. But it's also who you're playing and how your opponent does during the year. And that all goes into strength of schedule. So I just wouldn't put too much on to one game in September if I were a fan.
And regardless of how they looked, Ohio State's still undefeated, defending champions. A lot of people will give them the benefit of the doubt. Could last year's success factor into the committee's voting for Ohio State or for any team for that matter?
Oh no, not at all. Last year has nothing to do with this year. We truly start with a clean slate. You know, we don't even talk about teams or think about teams until the first week of November. So last year is irrelevant in this process.
You've got a couple of conferences with more than one great team that could have an argument to be in the college football playoff. How difficult would it be for the committee to include two teams in that Final Four bracket and at the same time excluding multiple conferences?
Well, the fact is that one of the great things about the college football playoff is that we are to pick the best 4 teams with no strings attached. No limit on the teams from a conference, nothing, just the best 4 teams. So it wouldn't be a problem if 2 of those best 4 teams were from the same conference, or 3, or none. That's within the charge is best 4 teams, period. And I really think that's one of the great things about our event. I'm so glad we don't start with any encumbrances. And all we're about is picking the best 4 teams, period.
Well, and like last year, a lot for the committee members to consider before they gather for that first vote in early November. Bill, thanks as always.
Thanks again, Ray. Take care.
And you as well. And be sure to go to collegefootballplayoff.com where the committee voting protocol, other selection questions are answered in great detail.